Good morning and welcome to class. Today we're going to be working our way through a roughly 30-minute full body Pilates flow. No props required, so we're just going to come down and start off sitting down onto the mat. If cross-legged is comfortable for you, take that position. Otherwise, you can take the soles of your feet together and just let your knees relax to the side. We'll begin by interlocking your fingers. Turn your palms to face away from you, and then you're going to reach your arms up overhead. Stretch up through the side of the body. Take your gaze up towards your fingers. Breathe in there. And then as you exhale, lengthen up and over into a little side stretch. Soften your ribs down slightly in front, and you'll feel you get a slightly better stretch through the back of the body. Breathe here. Lift your body back up, stretch up and over to the other side. Again, softening the ribs down slightly in front. Lift yourself back up. Take your hands around. Fingers now are interlocked behind your back with your palms facing up. Roll your shoulders up and back. Stay lifting tall, and then lift the hands up away from your backside, just whatever range is comfortable. And then lift your chest slightly. Shine your heart up to the ceiling and just hold and breathe, opening through the front of the body, and then release your arms down. Turn to sit and face towards the front of your mat. Feet about hip distance apart, hands come behind the knees. Inhale, lift your spine up tall, and on the exhale, slide your gaze down, slide your tailbone under. You're going to roll your pelvis back from your thighs just as far as you can with your hands staying firm at the back of the thighs. They don't slide. Breathe into the back of the body. Exhale, round yourself forward and restack and lift tall. Let's try that again. Breathing in, breathe out, slide the gaze down, slide the tailbone under. The feet stay heavy on the floor. You open the back of the body, breathing in. Exhale, round yourself forward, restack it back up tall. Again, breathing in. Exhale, slide the gaze down, slide the tailbone under, allow that lower back to open, breathing into the back of the body. Exhale, round yourself forward and restack. Now you can either keep going with the same movement, or you can take your arms up in front. Again, slide the gaze down, slide the tailbone under. Now if your arms are up, make sure you only go back as far as you can, keeping that rib to hip connection in the front of the body, not extending the spine, yes? Breathe into the back. Exhale, round yourself forward, and if the arms are released, we can reach the arms up, lift tall. Inhale. Exhale, slide the gaze down, slide the tailbone under, roll the pelvis back. Breathe into the back of the body. Exhale, round yourself forward, lengthen and lift up. Let's try one more. Slide the gaze down, slide the tailbone under, roll the pelvis back, and then restack back up tall. Now we're going to add a little arm reach. So as you slide the gaze down and roll back, one arm reaches out to the side. Breathe in then. Exhale, round yourself forward and come up. We take it to the other side. Slide the gaze down, slide the tailbone under, rotate to the other side, and then bring it back up. If this feels a little stronger, you can keep one hand holding behind the leg for a little bit of support. So take that variation if you need to. Let's just do one more on each side, breathing in. Exhale, slide the gaze down, slide the tailbone under, scoop the tummy. Legs are heavy, thighs are as soft as possible. So you're focusing on the tailbone sliding under and the lower back opening. Lift back up tall. Now bring the arms down to shoulder height. Slide your gaze down. This time we roll bone by bone all the way down onto the mat. And adjust your feet, bend your feet and your knees, a little closer in towards you. From here, we're going to sink the tummy. We're going to roll the pelvis back. Let your lower back flatten into the mat, and we peel the hips up into our bridge. So you're rolling up bone by bone till the weight's resting between the shoulders. Hold it there. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, one vertebra at a time, peeling back down onto the mat. Letting the lower back lengthen and open as you go. Tailbone goes heavy. Again, breathe in here. Breathe out, sink the tummy, roll the pelvis back, reach that tailbone up, the knees stretch long over the toes, breathing in, and then again, bone by bone, one vertebra at a time, peeling down. So you're really lengthening and opening and mobilizing through that lower back. Tailbone goes heavy. Again, sink the tummy, roll the pelvis back, reach that tailbone up, Find that little rib to hip connection in the front of the body. Press up from the base of the backside. So you're trying to open the hips rather than arch into the back. And then again, bone by bone, one vertebra at a time, peels down, lengthen and open the lower back. Let's do 2 more repetitions here. Breathing in, breathe out, sink the tummy, roll the pelvis, reach that tailbone up till the weight's between the shoulders. Breathe in there, bone by bone, one vertebra at a time, lengthening and peeling down through the back. And here comes our final repetition, breathing in. Breathe out, sink the tummy, roll the pelvis, reach that tailbone up, knees reaching long over the toes, breathing in, and then rolling it bone by bone back down. Now we're going to add into it. So sink the tummy, roll the hips back up, find that little rib to hip connection through the front of the body. From here, lower the hips down halfway and then press them straight back up. Halfway down, press them straight back up. Keep the weight even on your feet. So you want to make sure you don't rock back to the heels or to the outsides of the feet. It's even weight between the base of the big toe, the little toe, and the heel. Exhale as you push up. We've got 4 more here. Inhale to come down. Exhale, press. Each time you push up, think of a little scoop in that lower tummy and see if you can press a little higher from the base of the backside. Take it up and hold it there. Stay. Take a breath in and then bone by bone, one vertebra at a time, lengthen through the lower back, bringing it all the way down. 1 more variation coming. Breathing in. Again, sink the tummy, roll the pelvis up, find that little rib to hip connection in the front of the body. You're going to keep that connection. You push with 1 foot into the floor and the other leg floats up. Place it down, stabilize with that leg, other leg floats. Place it down, keep the tummy scooped, stabilize, 1 leg floats, take it back down. Just keep going from side to side in your own time. Now you might find that your arms, your upper body are wanting to work a little bit here. That's okay. Think about the back of the arms, the palms of the hands, the back of the shoulders pressing back gently into the mat. Watch you don't drag the shoulders down, that can create neck tension. 1 more. And then from there, place the foot down to the floor and it's a perfect articulation and roll down through the spine, lengthening that back as you go. Well done. Take both hands. Fingers interlocked behind your head. So your hands are at the widest part of the back of the head. From here, you're going to exhale, curl your head and shoulders up and float 1 leg up. And then as the head and shoulders lower down, that leg stretches away. So you breathe in, and then exhale and curl in on yourself. Breathe in as the head lowers, the leg stretches. Exhale, sink the tummy and curl. Let's keep going with that movement. We've got 2 more repetitions to go. Just doing a slightly short set here. Each time you come down, just brush the ground. Don't really rest. Now we keep going, but we add a twist. So as you exhale, curl up and across. Breathe in to come down. Exhale, rotate across. And then come down. And as you turn, think shoulder towards opposite inner thigh. So I'm not getting the movement coming from my elbow coming across. I actually want to get that rotation of the spine, yes? Now this time the legs stay straight. Keep the legs straight up and rotate. Breathe in to come down. Exhale. Now as the leg lowers, it comes down. It almost brushes the ground. And then exhale back up. But it doesn't actually rest at the bottom. It just lightly almost brushes that ground. And then come straight back up. 1 more repetition here. Curl it up and hold and stay. Now tiny little pulses up with the body, up and across. So it's 10 and 9 and 8. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it there. Stay. If you need to take a break, you come down and rest. But otherwise, bring your hands behind that thigh. Take the foot that's on the ground. Take that foot a little further away from you. That makes the next part easier. Take a breath in. As you exhale, you're going to deepen the belly. You anchor this foot down into the floor. Roll yourself up and lift tall. Or come up anywhere that works. Now from here, just flex the foot. Get the little stretch down the back of the leg and point the toes. Keep the chest lifted. Trying to grow up tall as you can. Flex and point. Let's do 3 more like that. Reaching as straight and as long through that leg that's in the air as you can. And lifting the chest up, staying tall through the spine as much as you can. One more flex and point. Hold it there. I'm going to take my opposite hand to the leg and I take hold of the outside of the leg. Now, you could be holding low, you could be holding the foot. It'll depend how loose you're feeling today. I'm just going to kind of take the ankle. If the knee needs to bend a little, that is available to you. Yes, so long as you get the stretch, I'm happy. So lengthen the leg to whatever range is available. Take the other hand to the floor behind you. Press a little with the fingers to lift the chest even more. Inhale to lift, exhale, look back over your back shoulder, hold that position and just breathe. Keep thinking about that leg lengthening as much as you can, whatever range is right for you today. And then bend that leg, release it down, well done. Take both arms in front, take a breath in. Breathe out, slide your gaze down, slide the tailbone under, let's roll all the way back down to the mat and take it to the other side. So adjust your feet in, hands come back behind the head. Breathe in to prepare, second leg. Exhale to curl up, stretch the leg away, breathe in as you come down. Exhale to curl up. Breathe in to stretch away and come down. And just keep going with that movement. We have 2 more repetitions. So now 1 more, and then we keep going with the same movement, but you add the twist. Exhale, rotate. Breathe in to stretch away. Exhale and turn. Now, when we rotate, your hips, your pelvis stays really stable. So it's no twist of the hips or the pelvis. It's just that upper body rotating. Last one, stretch the leg out long. Now kick it straight up, rotate. Breathe in, brush the ground as you come down. Exhale, deepen the belly, come up. Breathe in to come down, exhale and curl. That's it, keep that same movement going. Final one is coming, take it up and hold and stay. Lift your pulses up for 10 and 9. Sink the tummy into the spine. This is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Bring yourself to center. If you need to bring your head down for a little break, do so. Otherwise, whenever you're ready, take the hands behind the thigh. Other leg that's on the ground, take it a little further away. That will make it a tiny bit easier. Take a breath in as you exhale. Deepen the belly. Roll yourself up. Lift the chest up as tall as you can. Actively straighten that leg as much as you can. Hold. Flex the foot, toes back towards you. And point those toes. Breathe into flex. Exhale to point. Let's just keep going here. We have just a couple more repetitions. Final one. And then again, that opposite hand is going to take hold of the leg. You choose what it is. Could be down behind the knee. Could be the ankle. Could be the foot. Choose whatever level is right. Take hold of that leg. Straighten the leg as much as you can. It doesn't have to be fully straight. If there's a bend, that's fine. But you're looking for the stretch. Other hand comes behind you to the floor. Inhale to lift tall through the spine. Exhale, look back over the back shoulder and just breathe. Keep actively lengthening that leg if you can. And then when you're ready, release that leg down. Let's extend both legs out in front. Come right up onto your sitting bones. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, grow tall, and then hinge forward from the hips and exhale as you round your body down in whatever range feels good for your body today. Let the head hang heavy. Let the body breathe. If you just want a little more stretch, you can flex the feet, draw the toes back towards you, and that will intensify the stretch slightly. If you're flexible enough, you can even hold on to the toes, but you will know what's right for your body, yes? When you're ready from there, release the hands and just roll yourself back up. Now we're going to come into a kneeling position. So kneeling towards the center of your mat, facing towards the side, and you're just going to grow tall through your spine initially. Let's extend one leg straight out to the side, and same arm as leg, that hand comes up behind the head, the other arm reaches out. We take a side stretch up and over towards your extended leg, breathing into that waist, finding the stretch. Lengthen and lift tall. Now stay long through the spine, and you're going to hinge over and you're going to tap the ground and then lift back up. So it's from the obliques. Stretch up and over to the side, come back up, hinge and tap, and then lift. Keep going with that movement. Lengthen, come back up. With each repetition, see if you can make the movement a little more fluid, a little easier. Maybe your body starts to loosen off a little. We can kind of flow a little more. Now tap down to the floor, hold it there, stay, maintain that position, reach long through the crown of the head, bottom arm comes up by the ear, and then it taps down. Lift and tap. So you're just stabilizing through the center. 2 more. Last one. Now take that hand down. This time lean over a little further. The hand comes all the way down to the floor. Keep your hips pressing forward, and then that leg that is extended is going to lift up and tap down. Exhale, lift and tap. Keep going with that movement there. Reaching long through the toe, tall through the crown of the head. Exhale as you lift, breathe in as you lower. We've got 5 more here. We're just going to go for a full set of 10. Just 2 more. Final one, take it up, and just for fun, little pulses up for 10, 9, reach longer, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. And lower that leg down. Well done. Come down onto your side on the mat. So you can extend the legs out. The bottom arm is going to wrap across the front of your body, and you're going to have that elbow in nice and close towards you. The other hand is going to be resting onto the mat. Grow tall through the crown of the head, and it's a strong push with the hand, and you're aiming to press yourself up. Now, if you can get the full range, keep going like that. If you can't get all the way up, a small range is fine. Some people, when they first start, even sneakily use that bottom elbow to give a tiny bit of leverage and assistance on the way up, which is absolutely fine at first, and long term, obviously, over time, you work to not needing to use that arm at all, yes? So choose the level that is right for you. You're aiming to get the work in the tricep muscle at the back of the arm as opposed to the top of the neck and the shoulders. So if you're feeling it at the top of the neck and the shoulders, ease it off a little bit. Reduce the range or use that elbow a little bit more just for a tiny bit more support till you get strong in the right area. 1 more here. Control it down. Well done. Bottom arm extends out. Top leg comes up. Now, I'm going to grab the ankle and hold that leg in front, but this position takes quite a bit of flexibility. So if it's tough to hold that ankle here, you can prop your head up onto the hand. That will make it a little easier to reach that leg. Maintain that position, and then the bottom leg is just going to lift and then lower. Exhale to lift, breathe into lower. Each time that leg comes down, it barely brushes the ground, yes? So it's no real rest at the bottom, of course. I know that you wouldn't want that, right? Each time I lift the leg up, I'm kind of almost trying to get like a little millisecond hold at the top of the movement. So it's a lift and little pause, and then 1 more, take it up. Now from there, we take the leg up, we hold it up there, little circles around for 10, 9, 8, 7, as high as you can, as big as you can. This is 4, 3, 2, last 1, reverse it, take it back. 10, 9, 8, tall through the crown of the head. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, hold, lower it down. Extend both legs out long, take that bottom arm long. You're going to super glue those legs together, elongate, reach them even longer, float both legs up, hold it there. From here, heels together, toes apart. You're going to open both legs, and then you squeeze them together. Breathe in to open, the bottom foot lowers down, and exhale, squeeze them together. So the legs open, the bottom foot lowers, the top leg lifts. That's it. Actively reaching both legs along the whole time. Think of a little sense of zip up through the lower belly. Each time you're squeezing those legs together, lifting up, up, up through that bottom leg. That's it. Again, just a couple more repetitions here. Last one, bring the legs in, hold them there, stay, reach even longer. See if you can lengthen the lower back. If you feel any work in your lower back, bring your legs a tiny bit further forward of you, yes? Hold it there. Little heel beats apart and together with the heels for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and reach and lower it down. Well done. Let's bend those knees up in front. Bottom arm bends to support the head. Top hand reaches forward. You're going to inhale to float the top arm to the ceiling. The head turns to follow the fingertips. Let the head rest heavy back into that bottom hand. As you exhale, wrap the ribs. Now I'm going to bend my elbow because I'm just rolling into the wall a bit there, but you're going to keep that arm straight. You're going to wrap the ribs around to open through the chest. Think of sliding your tailbone under slightly to keep length in the lower back. Think of the rib cage just melting back towards the floor. Gaze can go either up towards the ceiling or back towards that back hand, whatever feels good for you there. And just hold that position and breathe. Really well done. One more breath there, and then when you're ready, reach that arm back up to the ceiling, rotate yourself forward, press yourself back up into sitting. The happy news is that we have a second side. So coming back again into that high kneeling position. Second leg extends out to the side. Same arm is going to be, taking it over behind the head. Make sure I've got the same right arm here going on. And then the other arm reaches out to the side. We've got it right. Okay, stretch up and over towards that extended leg. Come back up tall. Take the lean over, fingertips tap the floor, lift back up. Lengthen over to the side, float back up, fingertips tap the floor and lift. This is 3. Lengthen up, fingertips tap and lift. This is 4. Lengthen up, fingertips tap and lift. Final one, lift it up, fingertips tap, hold it there, stay, bottom arm lifts and tap it down and lift and tap. 3 more, lift and tap, really stabilizing through the waist. Last one, take the hand down, lean all the way over so that foot comes down onto the floor. Press your hips forward, find that length through the spine, lift and lower. Exhale, lift, breathe in, lower. Keep going with that movement there. When in doubt, just breathe. So long as you breathe and don't go blue, I am happy. But ideally, it would be the exhale and the effort. Now from here, take the leg up and hold tiny little pulses. Reach long pulse up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Well done. Lower that leg down. Sit down onto your hip. Extend those legs out long. Extend your bottom arm out. Actually, I lie. Bend the bottom arm in. So, hand rests across the front of the body. Obviously, my coffee hasn't kicked in for this morning yet. Sorry, guys. Your top hand rests down onto that mat in front. Your both legs are really long. And then from here, exhale, strong press through that arm to come up and breathe in to come down. So remember, if you need to reduce the range, that's fine. If you need to use that subtle little leverage off that bottom elbow initially, that is absolutely fine. Use just as much assistance as you need, as much as necessary, as little as possible is kind of the mantra here. And the goal as you move is to try and keep those feet heavy into the floor. Like you might press, as you press up, you might find those feet want to lift, which is very normal. Over time, as you get stronger, that will be less and less necessary for you. Let's just do one more for good luck. Strong press and control it down. Well done. Take that bottom arm out long, bend the top leg in front, take hold of the ankle. Now again, if it's tough to hold onto the ankle here, you can support the head on that bottom hand. Find the position that's right for you. When you're ready, lengthen the body, bottom leg lifts and lowers. Exhale to lift, breathe into lower. Keep your gaze going kind of directly forward so you stay really tall through the crown of the head. As you lift up, it's like a millisecond pause at the top each time. Lift a little higher. Barely brush the ground at the bottom. Yes, 2 more. When you're ready, take the leg up. Hold it up there as high as you can and as big as you can. Let's circle around for 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and reverse it. Take it back. 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Final one. Lower that leg down. Take both legs out long and super glue them together. From here, both legs lift, heels together, toes apart. Inhale to open, exhale to squeeze together. Breathe in to open, exhale and squeeze. So both legs are long and active. And then you also will find that you've got to stabilize a bit through your core as well. This hand on the mat in front of you, you're using it again just as much as necessary, but as little as possible. So yes, it will help to stabilize you here, but ideally we don't want to have a death grip on the floor. Yes, one more here. Take the legs together, hold it there, stay, reach them longer. Little pulses apart and together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold, reach longer and lower them down. Well done. Bend your knees up in front. Bottom arm bends to support the head. Top arm reaches forward. Inhale, Lift that top arm up to the ceiling, hands follow, or the gaze follows the hand. And then you're going to rotate the ribs and rotate back behind. So it can either be gaze up to the ceiling or gaze back towards the back hand, depending on how tight or how loose you're feeling today. As you rotate over, we're looking for a rotation stretch through the spine. So you should feel really comfortable in your lower back. If you feel any discomfort in the lower back, you're probably forcing the range a little too far. Ease it off. Think about sliding your tailbone under, your lower ribs soften down in front and rotate back a little. And then just breathe. And it's not uncommon for the rotation to be a little different between the two sides of the body. When you're ready, bring that arm back up, close it back over, and let's roll over onto our tummy. So you're going to lie face down onto the mat, hands back by your shoulders, so hands underneath the shoulders, elbows a little lifted, kind of like little grasshopper arms, and you want a little sense of length through the back of the neck, and your pubic bone is dropping heavy down towards the floor, so there's length in your lower back. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, start to slide your nose forward and up. Keep your pubic bone heavy, so you're thinking about length in the lower back, and then the breastbone reaching forward and up. You can kind of imagine eventually be making like a candy cane shape with your body, with your lower back long and then that upper back curving into extension. Breathe into the front of the chest and then exhale, roll it back down bone by bone. Coming all the way down, breathing again at the bottom. Exhale, slide the nose forward and up. Shine your heart forward and up, back of the neck stays long, pubic bone stays heavy. Breathe into the chest. Lengthen out and lower it back down. So you don't need to force the range on this movement. Some people will be looser and more mobile in the upper back and can come up further. Some people will need to keep the movement very small initially to avoid just dumping straight into the lower back if that upper back is stiff, yes? Breathe into the front of the chest. Lower it down. The goal is not to come up high. The goal is to get the movement in the mid to upper back. So if you need to really hold back on the range initially just to try and really focus on that mid to upper back area rather than just going too high and moving where it's easy, i.e. the lower back or the neck, then hold back on the range as much as you need to. Lengthen out and lower it down. Let's just do one more here. Breathe in, slide the nose forward and up, shine your heart forward, hold that position there, back of the neck long. Make sure you haven't lifted too high, so definitely pubic bone heavy. Can you stabilize your body here? Can you reach one arm forward and up? And then bring that hand back down. Take it to the other side. Other arm reaches forward and up and bring it down. Slow and steady in your own time. We'll just continue from here. We're going to do a total of 3 each side. So this is our second one each side. One more each side. No rock or rotation of the body, ideally, as you go. Keep thinking about that breastbone forward and up. Hold it there with the hands down on the mat. Lengthen out, lower the body down. Press with your hands. We're going to sit back towards our heels into a little rest position. So you push with your hands to push your backside down towards the heels. Let the head hang heavy. Let's walk both hands across to one side of the mat. Pinky finger reaching away from the sitting bone on that side that you're stretching. Breathe into the sides of the back and the rib cage. Let the weight of the body sink heavy down towards the floor. When you're ready, walk the hands back to center. Take it over to the other side. Again, hips reaching back towards the heels. Stretching pinky finger away from that opposite sitting bone. Walk yourself back to center. Let's come forward into a little low kneeling lunge. One leg steps forward. Back hip presses forward, front ankle directly under front knee or slightly forward of it. Press the back hip forward, lift the chest so you get that little sense of stretch in the front of the hip. Just hold and breathe. Take the same hand as the hip that you're stretching flat onto the mat. Opposite hand goes onto the knee. Keep your back hip pressing forward, keep your chest lifting up and turn towards the front leg. Again, just breathe. Release, take the front leg back, take the back leg front, press the back hip forward, lift the chest, maintain that stretch for a moment. Hand on the side that you're stretching stays flat onto the mat. Keep the back hip pressing forward, hand onto knee, rotate towards the front leg. You can kind of look back over your back shoulder. When you're ready, release the stretch there, sit back towards your heels once more. Reaching those fingertips forward, let the head hang down heavy. Give your hips a little rock side to side. Just kind of move in whatever way feels good here. Pause for a moment there, take a deep breath into the back of the body. On the exhalation, let the weight of the body melt down towards the floor. And then whenever you're ready, roll yourself up from there, and congratulations, you are all done for your day.